Alright, so what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here today on the channel. As you can tell by the title, we have something pretty big which we are going to be discussing. It's about Plants vs Zombies, the future of Plants vs Zombies, and the next Plants vs Zombies game. Now, the title is not very nice to hear, but it's not the end of the road. We do still have some information which is leading us to know that there is still a game in development, which is good. It's just probably going to take a little bit longer than intended. Now, this information came yesterday on an article about a totally different EA development team called Visceral Games. Now, they were working on a Star Wars game. I believe this was a single-player Star Wars game. So, single-player games, usually you'll buy the game once, you'll play it, and then you won't be able to invest any more money into the game. Now, this game had been in development for quite a few years, and I think EA weren't happy with the speed of the development. So at the end of 2016, they actually got some of the team that were working on Plants vs Zombies to then help on this Star Wars game. A couple of weeks ago, this game was cancelled, and the team was shut down. So everyone that was working on this game has had to find other jobs. I think there was about 80 people working on this job in total. But the Star Wars bit isn't what we're going to be talking about today. We're going to be talking about Plants vs Zombies, and it actually says in this article, it says that because the development team of the new Star Wars game lost its animators and things like that, at the end of 2016, EA came up with a new plan. Up at EA Vancouver, the publisher had just cancelled a Plants vs Zombies game. So because Plants vs Zombies game had been cancelled, some of the team that was working on that game were now able to work on a Star Wars game. And that's where it gets a little bit kind of worrying, because at the end of 2016, the Plants vs Zombies game that Popcap were working on was cancelled, which is not very good news. Not very good news at all, because whatever game they was working on, EA weren't happy with, or they wanted some changes to happen, whether it's because the game was a Garden Warfare 3 and they wanted it to be something different, whether it was something different and they wanted it to be Garden Warfare 3, or whether they just couldn't see themselves earning money on that game. For example, in Garden Warfare 2, the only way you can earn money after you've bought the game is by buying coins. I don't think you have as much of an incentive to buy coins in that game compared to other games like FIFA points or things like that from FIFA. So I'm not sure if that's the decision why. We will never know, and we won't actually know what this Plants vs Zombies game was. But at the end of 2016, the Plants vs Zombies game that they was working on got cancelled. It really does suck. So we're not going to know what the game was going to be. Maybe if it hadn't been cancelled, we would have already had news about this Plants vs Zombies game, and it may be coming next year. But like I said, guys, it's not the end of the road, because they did have career opportunities, I believe, in December, which was applying for AAA titles for Plants vs Zombies, which would have been like Garden Warfare 3. But earlier on this year, in April, they did have a job available, which is still available right now, which is a game designer and scripter, and it is actually for an upcoming shooter. So it does seem like they're still working on the same game they wanted to. Whether it got cancelled or the game just got delayed, we don't know. But they are still working on some game. Whether it's going to be Garden Warfare 3 or something different, we do not know. But hopefully the people that was working on the Star Wars game have now gone back to Plants vs Zombies so they can work on this game once again. But yeah, they're still working on some kind of a game. It just seems like the game they was initially working on got cancelled, which was at the end of 2016, which was when development for Garden Warfare 2 stopped. Like, they gave the last update at the end of 2016, and also they've kind of been dragging out rooks over the last year or so, and that may be the reason why, because the game got cancelled. It's going to take longer than we expected to be able to hear any information, and it kind of sucks. But I just wanted to give you guys this information. They are still working on a game. We don't know what it's going to be, but from the job article, it is still a upcoming shooter. So it might be Garden Warfare 3, we're not sure, but they are working on some game. It just might not be the same game they was working on before, or if it is, it's just going to be delayed even more. So hopefully we can get some information from some of the developers, like even if they don't give us any details about what they're working on. If they said, we are working on a Plants vs Zombies game, do not worry, or something along those lines. So yeah, I'm pretty interested to find out what's going on, but I did want to let you all know about this information. Let's have a discussion going in the comments down below. Like, what would you have liked to see in the game be? What do you think about the game being cancelled? And overall, just give me your opinion of this news. But hopefully, guys, did enjoy today's video, which probably most of you won't have done, but if you do want to give it a like, it is greatly appreciated. So thank you very much for watching. My name is ZEROxFUSIONZ, and hopefully I'll catch you guys next time.